I mean, I remember some shit like
Like, you told me, like, what you did tell them and what we shared was that this was a Dalkir hatred lair. It will try to challenge you guys against one another. Garrow
yeah,
a speech about the hatred topic, and then Wiggles made a joke about F is for hopeful, and then Garon was like, for hopefully no fuck ups, and then everyone was looking at Wiggles, the whole thing. But Wiggles did get lucky with the 100 D100, so I gave him his damn Sprinkles Dragon. So we'll see how he
what you
utilizes
gave him
that.
a freaking sunstone?
He rolled a 100 on a D100. I could have had to give him something. So
Yeah.
I just gave him the dragon stats instead. It's not overpowering for you guys' level.
It's not overpowering because he won't know how to use it, and he'll probably be
I did
asleep
provide
for
him the
most of
sheets
it.
and stat blocks, but
Yeah, I mean,
only
he'll
so
be
much.
he'll be asleep, you know.
Hmm.
I'll be like, what am I supposed to do?
All right.
Is Rolly not coming for real?
I really don't know. He didn't confirm nor deny, so I'm really not sure. He never actually said he wasn't, but I wouldn't blame him either because totally go enjoy the show.
Right.
But we'll see who shows up. I mean, I only need 3 of you to beat you up, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Last time I think we had 3, but it was Wiggles and Rolly and Sirdom. So it was like, do we move forward?
Uh-huh.
And Jin said he was gonna be here. Wiggles said he was gonna be here. Sirdom never answered us. What is happening, guys? So did you see the play-by post? Any questions? I mean, you
I
guys
s-
raise
I
good
saw the
questions.
thing, but I haven't got to look too deep into it. I imagine it'll be different for sure.
I mean, it's been running pretty good with the Monday crew. They've been
Oh
missing
yeah,
sessions, but we've been doing full play-by-post for the past 2 weeks, and they're very active in their little RP channel, so I was like, "Let me try it with them," and they've been doing good. We got full-on map combat, everything. I was like, "Damn, they're picking it up." So, I'm also providing the codes with everything as we go so we can all learn, but, we're
yeah.
all it's going smooth, which is surprising considering it's a bunch of newbies.
Oh, for sure.
What up, dudes? How's it going?
Whoa.
So you guys think Rolly went to go mosh pit? Rah, 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 rah. I honestly
I
don't know what he's
definitely would.
listening to. Yeah, me too. Dun, dun, dun. So it's new with you, Sid Don.
Honestly, not much. I guess I technically do have an update. So, the previous house that I had put an offer in, I actually retracted it after the inspection, but I have another offer on a different house that I'm waiting to
Sweet.
hear back on tomorrow. So
Nice.
we'll
Well, at
see
least
if that
you know,
plays out.
didn't make a black mold situation worse. So
Right. Right.
it's a win. How bad was the inspection?
Um, so it was like stuff that technically I probably wouldn't have gotten if I had asked because it wasn't like broken stuff, but it was like the windows didn't actually open. Like you'd
uh,
have to actually like fully replace them.
mm,
And there was some that did, but they couldn't latch right. So they were I don't know, it was weird. Um it was weird. There was like a bunch of little things like that. And for the price point, that's just not something I
fair.
wanted to deal with. I'm like, I'm already paying a lot. I'd already be paying a lot of money for this house. Like, I shouldn't have to deal
Die
with
while doing it.
this.
Yeah. Not gonna breeze. Yeah.
Yeah. So, plus there was like, it failed the radon test and sewer scope. So I mean that I probably could have asked the seller to like fix, but that was another like $12,000 that I didn't really want to deal with the headache of. So
Makes sense. Homes are difficult.
yeah.
And Eric, how are your studies?
I guess going better than I expected. I recently looked at my when I can graduate, and it looks like I got less than, or really like 2 more semesters.
Nice.
Well, 2.5 semesters, I'll say, because I have to finish this semester too.
Okay, so we'll do what we can to set you back. Sounds good. Sounds good. Jen, what about yourself, good sir? Has your beard grown inches longer or just mere centimeters?
No, I've been trimming it. So it's short right now.
Pushing it back. I see.
Still got the cough though. So
We won't force you to do the voice, or anything like that.
appreciate it.
Hopefully, it won't kill your lungs today.
Hope not.
So, are the 3 of you comfortable taking on the trials alone?
I mean,
They'll be simplified, not simplified, but I won't make them as hard. But it will require, obviously, the 3 of you guys to, front everything off the 3 of you. If Broly was dead necessary for a spell, it'd be available. If Wiggles was dead necessary for a spell, it is available. Otherwise, neither would give you aids or helps. And all of these are going to either be combats and or figure them out with potential combats. I don't think anything is overpowered this time, but I can't promise anything.
So you're gonna give us AIDS?
Yes, actually. You will begin with benefits. Sirdon, we will wait till he is logged in. As we go over
That was not the AIDS I was thinking you were giving us.
not the AIDS he was hoping for.
Right.
I've already caught it 3 times.
You just keep cutting the part off, or is there like another secret?
That's dilution is the solution, sir.
Quick recap, because I know it was some time. All of you guys escaped the Galron conflict for the moment, with your Galron being by your side. As you guys go forward, there was a brief campaign where Wiggles discovered dragon blood oozes in a cavern below, and everyone decided probably not that way. And they ventured forth to what was come to be known as the labyrinth of sorts. Eric has been the fearless leader, barging forward ever fearfulest, taking on the spiral patterned tile, which was poorly described by our worm friend as just follow your heart, with little understanding beyond. Though they did clarify that completing whatever it is in which these spirals would be awakens the obsidian guardian, which definitely should never be disturbed. And there's also a hidden path if the spiral is in favor. They did briefly explain that, but it wasn't so much into full detail. However, for Eric, I don't imagine the 3 of you guys will meta break anything.
Oh, no,
Sorry, Jim was popcorning. Yeah, he was sending it this way, so we're gonna send it to Eric next. Okay. Eric, you did get told by by a weird echoey voice. All the walls of the room carvings refer to the challenges ahead. With that, I don't think we really got into details of what it is I provided you, but it was more like if you paid attention or asked, I'd answer. And everyone else was dealing with other things at the time, as there was a discussion on manufacturing drugs and how to go about injecting something, which was a liquor ingestible that got into a very deep conversation at some point. But we got past that, and you guys were given a speech about being in the Valkyr Hatred Lair, or labyrinth of sorts. You were informed that all of you guys will be challenged in a mental state, but most of all in the sense of trusting one another, or I guess following the leader or a lead if there was one, and I guess in the test of trust for the most part. Jin nat 20s after being on the phone and giving us the finger through digital, DOS format, and nat 20'd out of a wisdom situation. Everyone else did save except Wiggles, who now has an intelligence of 2 and acts like a persona of a kobold from the city, surrounded by now you guys confused.
They're completely normal.
Roly, yeah, in a sense, Roly did state that originally Gowron would announce what the hell is going on and go about casting true resurrect or true revitalize or rejuvenation or whatever it is Gowron would have. So because Wiggles has arrived, he goes from talking like a chicken to back to Wiggles, as we'll go right into Gowron recovering.
Would
It is
we
idiocracy. Go ahead.
will we have had any time for me to say have 3 hours of break when any of this was happening to like pray?
Like a full 3-hour period.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's taken us to get to where we've been with after Wiggles went
I would say you
stupefied.
guys can choose to stop before taking on the first room. Sure. So you guys can take a long rest if you wish to at this time. While that's going on, you guys can trigger it right now just to make sure, in case you guys are missing anything and weren't aware of it.
I just
Wiggles.
wanted to change a spell, so that's
Gotcha.
what I was.
Wiggles, welcome. Can you hear us? Testing 1, 2.
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh,
Can you
hey,
hear
what's
me?
up?
We can hear you. You have been saved by Gowron. You are no longer a chicken kobold going crazy. You are you. And Sprinkles is no longer just Sprinkles, everybody. Sprinkles is a beautiful, bona fide, that of a equivalent, I guess, would be maybe a young dragon at its peak. And it has awesome abilities. And it's much bigger, as you guys can see it on screen next to you. So Sprinkles
I
is
was
now
wondering what that
awesome.
was.
There is a bit of changing the format of what it is you guys were approaching, mainly because me and Eric, for the life of us, couldn't really remember the full details of a 5-minute conversation that occurred, because it's been so long. So, with that, instead of it being a full-on labyrinth of a puzzle and a maze, it's going to be trials in which you guys, upon facing the very first one, then get to decide your path. And you guys only have to do the best out of 5.
Do we get a reward if we do all 5?
There could absolutely be benefits to beating more of the what we would still call labyrinth scenario. But before that, you guys all rolled for amazing items. We'll say that the worm kind of goes, this way will give you a hidden cache in which I took the time to put things aside for times like this. And they scuttle off to a little piece of brick wall and present to you guys a little treatment of items. Everyone but Wiggles gets an actual item because Wiggles gets sprinkles. Otherwise, Eric, you will find in your inventory the Chrono Compass. Seer Dawn, you will find in your inventory the Oathbinder's Seal. And Jen, in your inventory, and you will find the Lamp of Reversal. These will hopefully help you. I've collected them from those who've died before you. They've all that's been left behind. As you guys take this, we'll just refer to it as a long rest. Any discussions? As you know, the first challenge before you will involve not necessarily chess itself, but the theme of such. There are 5, technically representing the team, animated armors. You guys will choose to stand next to one in which will represent you. You will use it to fight on the battlefield. What happens when yours is slain is yet to be known. But you must get across the bridge by defeating the 2 gold Chronium spellcasting constructs. But before you approach that, during your rest and under review of your items, what discussions may we have?
Sorry, I was reading Oath Behind Your
You're good.
Seal.
I know there's something on the top of Wiggle's tongue. There's always something.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I missed the first 5 minutes, I think.
Nothing. You were saved. Originally, you came in at 4 initiative because you were cursed because you failed an wisdom save at the end of last session 3 weeks ago. Technically, Gowron has the ability to save you, so he did so immediately, which Rolly technically declared the previous session at the end of it. So we played it as such, and you walked in at the right time. Otherwise, you wouldn't have understood anything anyways because you wouldn't have been capable.
Okay.
So you guys have trials, best out of 5 to escape the labyrinth. What happens if you don't is, well, assumed that you're here forever.
Yeah.
You must face the first without chance, and then after you may choose your fates. So any team discussions, any hot topics, any questions for the worm?
Does this game or does this board remind me of anything familiar? Like, have I seen this game before, or this board before, or read
In
about it
retrospect,
anywhere?
as a you would understand that the layout is that of a chessboard. It's more or less decorative. It's not
Okay.
purposefully tiled out to be stepping upon them and following any kind of grid space like that. It is purely the decorative station, and you imagine that this seems to be a flavored layout of a dimensional space that is used upon passing of different beings. This labyrinth is definitely that of a powerful being, as this dimensional space seems to have some kind of unique ruling to its zone. There are things that can and cannot be done, but yet to be discovered. More or less, if you were purposefully trying to divert from the goal, it would prevent you. And then we have Eric doing some dumb shit in silence. Hold on. So you want to know if the water's belly dancing or just solo surfing or what's going on here?
What? I'm gonna roll 2d20s.
No, I know it says great rhythm that moves all things, and there's water below, so I figured there's nothing else moving. But yeah, I get you. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's a bad one.
You could use it on an enemy, it
One.
says. It's 60 feet.
Oh, that's pretty good too. Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty good actually. Roll.
Really, it means all of them are great.
Okay, well,
There you go.
it's gonna be
6 and a 7.
the 7's gonna be attack, and the
Got it.
6 will be a saving throw.
And it could be, and you could choose positive or negative later, or is it?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Pretty cool. Can you increase the amount of dice you get, or no? Is that just always 2?
No, it's just 2.
Still
It'd be
good.
kind of broken.
I guess in a sense, but I mean, it's still cool because you still have to you still use an economy at the end of the day to do it. Cool means. Okie. So
Yeah, I already forgot. Did I say 7 attack or 7 saving?
it's 7 attack,
7
6
attack.
save. I wrote it down.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. As I was writing it down in my notes, I was like, this seems like I fucked this up. Alright, cool.
Sirdon, you feel a tug from your internal threads of cousins.
In my mind, I just think, yes.
You hear winter, sharp and icy. You've absolutely need to understand that if our piece falls first, then we look like tactical amateurs.
Oh, boo-hoo about your ego. Don't worry, we'll get through this.
Your well-being depends on our ego's well-being. If we feel wilted, you'll feel weighted. Keep that in mind, cousin.
Have a little faith.
I see him typing, but he hasn't said anything yet.
I know, that's why I said hi. Gotta always psych them out, break their chain of thought. So yeah, they don't really care much about that afterwards, Sirdon. They just wanted to let you know not to be the first to drop. Don't be an amateur, basically.
Be an amateur. Alright, so we ready, guys?
Yeah, the gates open, or are they able to be open?
As you guys walk up, you hear a booming announcement. This gate follows one weight, the weight of bindings. Choose your pawn. Stand behind and stay on your row. You guys are not allowed to break the first row in any way whatsoever. Even if you tried, magic would prevent you. You guys are controlling these guys. If you double click it, you can see they're very meager stat block.
It's better than mine. We are half.
Not the worst. No. Wiggles. There are 5 pawns. You choose one. I provide it to you. Doop. Let me send you a screenshot of the scene. In this case, Sprinkles does not play a factor because he is not a person himself. There you go. All right. So, your guys' goal is to get past these guys. And I don't mean big a race past, I mean literally get past them. They will not take any actions until a player enters the field. How that happens is unknown at this time. Otherwise, it is just you guys against their guys. The only difference is they have more health and they're meaner. But tactics and strategic approach is always what's better, right? With that, you guys all act individually in the sense of individual turns, but you may discuss your entire approach before it is their turn. They all move on their own on the same turn, but you guys move on your own. Do I make myself clear? You guys have your 25 feet of movement. At this time, they are exactly 25 feet away. Any questions? Any clarities? Any concerns?
We can only move straight, or can we move left, right?
You can move them however you want. This is not
Okay.
following any kind of chess rules. You're using just that token, so you have to
Okay.
follow the rules of that, which is 25 feet of movement, which is pretty much it. And it's melee. I don't think they have any range attacks.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going just, it's kind of like a rock'em sock'em robot scenario until something triggers or you guys get crafty. It's more or less a strategic approach for now until things open up, so to speak.
So I'm just trying to figure out. They said that we cannot use any means to go past the row we're in right now. It
Say
said
that again, I
stay in the.
apologize.
It said stay in the first
Correct.
line, right?
So
So
for you guys
they didn't say
physically
we
cannot.
couldn't cast anything past that line.
Not saying it'll work. That has not been attempted
But it didn't say. It just said
Correct.
don't move past it.
at this time. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put like a little thing there for you. Yeah.
We can't move past that line. But
You guys cannot physically pass that line.
can spells go through that line?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my question. I was like,
Okay. I'm just curious too.
You guys gotta try it now. Otherwise, is there any clarities you guys need? Wiggles? Any blind questions?
Nope. I'm just waiting to see what everybody else does.
Wonderful. With that, I think you guys have to still roll it. Yeah. Wiggles. What's your initiative? It's your Don. Roll your initiative too. Call it out for me, Wiggles, when you do.
I'm loading into D&D now.
What a rookie move! You're playing D&D. You roll with D&D Beyond, and it's not loaded. Disadvantage.
Nope. Flat 10.
Perfecto. All right. We begin with Sidan.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try and cast a spell, and that spell is going to be. Do I not have it? What? Okay, well, I'm gonna try casting. Fuck it, I'm gonna try casting Moonbeam, beyond the beyond like the line here. I'm gonna do it. Try and cast it on that. So I guess on this guy here in front of me.
Go for it. You go about projecting your faiths, and you call out upon as you see the sky open up. A silver light first pierces small, almost as if it was a accurate pointer. Widens out. As it blasts to the ground. This creature is going to make a con save. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Ignore that. If that did anything. I don't know if I actually clicked anything. Never mind. Just ignore me. Let me see. I don't know if they have advantage. One second. Let me check. Let me see if this. Okay, no. You're good.
what's such a good damage roll?
15.
Yeah.
It is feeling it. It is feeling that moonbeam. It is not changing shape, form, or anything special. It is, ooh, you were just great opener. Keep coming.
And then I think that's all I'll do for now. I'll kind of wait and see if they start moving forward first, and how far they can
They're
move.
last.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. But I would still kind of wait to see if they make any if they start moving towards me at all or not.
Got it. Thank you, Sudan, for exampling a great turn. You can either be yourself or you could be them. kind of like a remote control. Jin. There's a moonbeam.
I'll try this. On the one in front of me.
Ding, 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 ding. No, purchase.
Damn.
Is that it?
That's all I got. Yeah.
All right, insight checks. You guys are doing really bad right now, and you guys are vibing it. So give me insight checks and see if your characters are like, this wall is weakening us or something ridiculous.
It's
Oof, 7-7. Okay, we got like another 7 coming in. So you're done. It's all on you, man. What did you get? 14?
13.
13. Got it.
17.
No, I meant raw roll was a 7-7. All right. Eric and Sirdan, it's just a performance issue. Jin, you're hoping it's this wall that's causing issues.
yeah. I definitely
They probably
should use
believe
the robot.
Anything else, Jenny?
No, that's all I got.
Got it. Eric.
And you said we can only do an spell or move the robot?
Well, I mean, you guys don't have to do spells, but you're choosing to do it. But it's either you do something, you do you, or you do them.
Okay. Sounds good. Da-da-da. All right.
Jeez, no offense, guys. That's an amazing start. 2 damage, 4 attacks. Great. Jeez Louise. Holy cow.
It'll ramp up. Don't worry, it's fine.
I'm getting excited.
Trust. It's good.
He's cooking.
Sanctuary on this guy. That sounds cool. That was my bonus action.
Do you sanctuary your dude?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. As you kind of like focus in at being one of the first people to focus in on your construct before you, you kind of feel it respond to you in a very magical aura way. It's like ready, almost perfectly in sync with your thoughts. As you cast Sanctuary upon it and protect it, you almost feel that warmth of protection yourself, as if you were within the embodiment of your construct.
Nice.
Anything else?
And then, as my action, I'm going to touch him again. I guess never. Wait, hold up. Shoot, I may have messed up. Let me look. Nope, that's good. Whew, I got scared. I'm going to cast this. Wait, what other thing am I concentrating on? Oh, banishment. Huh. That's funny. That's fine. I'm going to cast this on it also.
Whoa. That's a first level spell.
Yeah.
Cool. And what's that temp?
My modifier. I mean, it's 9, right? Is that right? 5 plus my proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
I think my
Cool. Got
proficiency
9.
4 right now. Yeah.
Boop, boop. Done. Anything else? Bonuses? Oh, that was your bonus. That was your action. That's it.
Yep.
Wiggles.
I'm gonna
The field
shoot at the
is
back line.
same as before. Say that again.
I'm gonna shoot at the back line.
Alrighty, the one on your side.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's 27 hit.
You hit the construct. Damage. Say that again.
10.
Gotcha. You're not at this range and at this time. It's too hard to tell how significant the damage was, but you do hit it, and damage is dealt.
Okay. Does 16 hit?
16 hits.
Another 10.
You got it.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. With it, you see all of these frontliners for the opposing side animate. Does this one have to make anything special? The one that's starting in the Moonbeam. Or starts his turn there, yeah.
Yep. Another con save.
It was a 18. And make it, save it. I take that.
Reaction. 6.
Huh? Oh, you want to use it? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Used. As you use it, go ahead and re-roll that damage for the Moonbeam for me, good sir, Sirdon. I believe the dice was 2d10. Wow, and you rolled a 2. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Improvement. It just costs a reaction.
It's fine.
Taking 9 damage from start. And actually, what is it? Oh. Actually, you see it. Oh, sorry. I was reading it backwards. I was like, that makes no fucking sense. I thought it said 4 range. I was so confused. Cool. It points out across to you see its hands. These ones look a bit different. They have like a gastral spectral headish like body, where yours is fully armored and constructed. These ones are construct but almost control what would look like by an elemental, but seem non-elemental in nature. There's some sort of hoodoo voodoo happening here. Nonetheless, you see it as it holds out its hand and some kind of sparks begin. And it fires out a shocking bolt to Sirdon's. Missing. Reflecting off with no purchase. And it fires one more. Making no purchase again. This one is going to rush up here and attack your guys' immobile one with no hopes and dreams of defending itself. For a hopeful, easy combat as it presents its great sword. Absolutely missing. Man, you guys' dudes are like warriors up here. And it swings one more time. No purchase. With that, these two are going to jump. They don't have any advantages. They're just going for you. Woof. There we go. There we go. Yeah, get him. Yeah, I mean, one hits for 16 points. Jin, you see your construct before you kind of falter briefly as it takes the blow. And then a third attack comes. It steps back into the fray, blocking it. And then the focus changes to Wiggles for the final attack. Making contact. Ripping through it for 14 points of damage. Both of your guys' little constructs seem to be inferior in the sense of capability hit points, though they seem to be otherwise worthwhile, question mark, as you have yet to use them. Into the next round.
Man dumb.
See your dog. Done.
Okay. I am going to move my construct so that it can reach this one and have it. Can I have it attack?
You can have it do what it wants. Absolutely.
Wait, quick question. Sorry.
No.
You said that these guys didn't get advantage. Can our contracts get advantage? Is
Oh,
flanking
they
a
didn't
thing?
get advantage because they didn't surround it.
Yeah, they weren't
You
flanking.
could
Yeah,
flank
yeah.
it, but I'm not going to correct her on. You know.
I'm just
What is
But
everything
does this
Is
one
everything
count
be
because
like,
it's
come on,
immobile?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's an ally still. This one can go up there. It's
Okay.
not incapacitated. It's just not actively fighting.
That's fair.
Not
Okay.
aggressive.
I thought because it wasn't being controlled, it was just like there.
No. Yeah. No. I would have ignored it otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take it. Then I'll just make 2 rolls. Hold on. I can pull up its stats. Have any items? Sorry about that.
Dang, multi-attack.
Activate pummel.
Why can I not select?
I think you did, and it's just not showing. Try T.
It says animated armor's target is 15 away in your range. I think I have the middle one selected, but I don't know how to deselect.
T. Would deselect whatever selected, to be honest.
It just like wrap around something else.
Yeah, I don't see you selecting anything because I don't see your icon. I see your icon on your
Okay.
own.
There we go.
Well,
So let me make it edit.
well, that was supposed to be
roll.
advantage. Yeah. There we go. Double palm strike.
Hell yeah.
You attacked yourself on accident, but I got you.
Oh.
We all look the same. I totally get it. He punches himself. You got this.
Okay, and then I'll do, because it's a multi-attack, I'll do that again. Attack.
Missing the next one as it moves.
Okay. And I believe that's, well, can I, let's see, can I do anything with that? Okay, it's an action to move the beam, so probably not. I don't think there's anything else that I. So I will just sit there.
Got it. You guys are always allowed to use your voices, but you guys don't exactly talk to each other in combat ever. So there's that too. Jin. You're getting jumped. Yours is looking like it's seen better days.
Or push it back.
It's 10 feet or 5 feet, sorry.
10.
Got it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Why? Does it get pushed again?
yeah, anytime he wants it to. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
wanted to.
Got it.
That was crit damage was only 15.
I rolled low.
Yeah, 1. He rolled a 1.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh!
Of course that would happen.
Bro.
Hell yeah, max damage.
Backstabber.
hell yeah, max damage.
It's okay, guys. He's alive.
It's not looking great though. It's like sparking and shit.
Man, it.
Don't you dare.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
No bonuses? Okay. Got it.
Okay, well, so I'm just gonna say I'm a little confused because mine didn't attack my guy after I buffed my guy. That's just an observation that I'm gonna say.
Well, an observation I'll say that you can also make is that there are only 2 of them on their side.
Only 2 of them. What?
There are only 2 like the 2 gold ones on the opposite end.
Mm-hmm.
You would assume that they are controlling the other end.
I see. That's a good observation. That's a way better observation.
Really is. I could have fucked that up.
So yeah, your dude's waiting. He's all like the only one ready to fight, and everyone else is like just getting their asses kicked in a way.
Okay, well that's his movement.
He can attack.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Do you lose your? Do you lose your stuff if you attack?
I lose sanctuary if I attack. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You attack. So if who's protected attacks.
If the warded creature makes an attack, cast the
Got it.
spell.
Order creature. Got it. Okay, gotcha. Wiggle.
You're not gonna trick me, sir.
You got one enemy right 10 feet in front of you, and then you have another one 30 feet, and then the gold one 40 feet in which you previously attacked. I'll send you a updated screenshot because I am a kind ruler of this dominion. Is he still there? Wiggles, did you fall asleep? Testing, you are muted. The X-Files.
I haven't heard him in a while.
Oh, there he is. He's doing the hokey pokey.
Go different.
Hello.
25 to hit.
Which one?
The one I was attacking
I
previously.
refuse. You hit it.
I've got. 7 damage.
Hell yeah.
You're starting to see small parts fall off of the construct in the back row.
28 to hit.
Stacking on that. Go for it.
6 damage.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I'm gonna make another observation if I can, Wiggles,
Mhm.
you're a ranger. Use your bonus action for something before you attack.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
High five, friend. Meanwhile, it's my turn. Eric is really trying to dangle the bait, so I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if they fall for it, or an insight check. Insight or perception? What do you think, Eric? Insight
I don't know. That's a tough one. I think it would have to be a perception to see if they realize it's actually
or Arcana?
warded. Oh, you could do Arcana. Yeah, that works.
Cool. I like Arcana. They know it and they ignore it. Sweet. They're like, "Fuck you." Then these got moved on accident. Someone got excited. This one is going to point a
Wait,
finger at
The
yours.
animated statue made the. Is that what these guys are called? Or is that what these guys are?
It's the one in the back. But it is going to do a shocking bolt, which has to. So even if it's a ranged attack, any attack has to roll a d20 or attack something else. Correct?
Wait. Say again.
To hit
If they
you, to hit
if they try to make an attack on me,
Mhm.
on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. So if you try to attack my warded creature,
And what's the save? A wisdom?
wisdom save, yeah.
Got it. Okay, let's find out. And what's the save?
18 right now.
Fails. So as it goes to shoot yours instead, it shoots your Don's. Cross downtown, missing. No purchase. Great. But a second one follows up, and it has to roll every time, anything attacks you.
Yes. Anytime it
Oh, you got it.
must first make a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. Okay. So everyone, Eric chose to clog with saves, so we're gonna save. Then attacks Sir Don every time it doesn't work, or Sir Don's guy every time. One more time. Missy. Gosh, this is rough. Okay. Well, that one did its thing. This one's gonna do the same thing because it doesn't have a choice.
Which one?
The one that's immediately in front of it. It passes, so it gets one attacking. Right? You said it's an 18?
Yeah, 18 lets it attack, yeah.
Got it. It swings with its great sword. Just making it.
Reaction
Wait.
7.
Oh, cut it in half? Got it. Wait, you mean the attack. Got it.
Yeah.
So then, wait, that would give me a better roll then.
I don't know. I don't know what your roll is.
Got it. So that would give me a better roll because
Wait, it
I
says
rolled
12. It says 12.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I apologize.
I make it a 7.
20.
Yeah.
Yes, I was looking at the wrong things. Got it. And then that would miss. Just kidding.
I was like, you must have a really good plus. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so it misses.
Yeah, it misses. All those cool numbers don't matter. Beautiful. And great. You guys saw Eric single-handedly fuck 2 of my characters, and now I'm going to kill something. I must kill something. I'm going to attack Jin. Okay, not Jin, but Jin's proxy. With anger and purpose, it swings right through. As that dies, Jin appears on this side. As Jin appears on this side, he immediately becomes targeted and bombarded.
Oh.
One one check. Sorry, 1 sec. I need you to give me a con saving throw, please.
What the hell?
As you see, one of the animated sketches in the background immediately pick up their fingers, pointing at Jin. You see Jin stand there. Is there anything anyone can do to help him?
I mean, I don't have a reaction.
Beautiful. You guys all witness this beam of necrotic energy. Jin, do you have any resistance to necrotic damage?
Yeah, too.
You do. Okay.
Yes.
So you take 31. Got it. As you're just like, it feels great to resist things, but it still doesn't feel great to get hit by it. And then you see the other one. And it is going to Tuga. Lightning ball. No, and you're the only one in the target range now because it took you out previously. If there's something else in their way, but that's all I can do. So give me a dexterity saving throw. You counterspell. Snuffing it out. Doing so, you now realize that now that you are on the field, that the rules were they will not harm anyone who is on that side. Now you are in the fray. This one still has one more attack. It's going to take it on you. Missing. You managed to screw out of the way.
Nice.
The one over here in the center doesn't get to go. Sirdon! Things have livened a bit.
Does the one in the back have to make its con save on its turn?
Yeah, sorry, hold on. I forgot we're tracking peanut damage.
Peanuts are better than no damage.
I know. Why is no one laughing at some jokes? Gosh, okay. 15 points of damage. She's like, shut the fuck up. All right. 15. Bam! He's like, count them peanuts, motherfucker.
That's the best one yet. It's getting better.
You got it. Beautifully done, sir. Anything else? Oh, I mean, I guess that was just your question following to your turn. So your turn.
So now my turn. I am going to keep flailing with the
damage would have been nice.
The construct.
Okay. A question, just putting it out there. If I were to time stop and something were to punch you, does it get advantage or is it an auto hit? In all fairness.
So an 8 and a 7 on the two.
The 20s both miss. I apologize.
Okay.
The other animated armor looks at it with inferior glances. Pups but no cigar.
In that case, and I saw Jin could cross over the barrier, so I'm gonna try to cross over the barrier.
He didn't walk over. Right when his was destroyed, he replaced it.
Ah, I see. Okay, so then that's all I'm doing.
But the DM's gonna totally take back that he stopped you from trying.
Yeah, I mean, he would. If I didn't notice it, I would try to go through.
It doesn't work.
So you're
I'm not gonna hurt you.
The time stop would end immediately. It sounds like if you punch something,
Say that again. I apologize. Eric.
the
What
time
was it?
stop would end immediately if you punch something.
No, so theoretically. Ooh, I guess hold on. There's a catch I didn't read about it. Hold on. Fair point. That's a very good point. I wasn't applying it to themselves because I read it and I didn't read it, and I was just thinking of the skill itself.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
It says everyone but yourself, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
yep. Damn. I was curious on like you like time stop and you just like do it on one target. Like I was
Let's
like,
just
what if I time
pummel it
stop
for 4
just
straight
Jin and I
turns.
let all the goons beat him up and I just roll the damage and you guys just see like within a second whether or not he collapses or standing there with bruises in his face, you know? But I was like, I don't know if that works, but I didn't read it. I just thought about it in my head like a fun idea.
Yeah.
So homebrew spell incoming. Single stop. Solo stop. Something. Anyways, yeah, that is not gonna work. So no, I apologize. That's it for you.
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful, Jin. I was
Okay,
not
so I
planning your
have an
demise.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to
You've
teleport
understood.
here.
To them, I apologize. Is that what your intention is?
Yep.
So you teleport yourself to target space. You can see. So
I do a lot of damage right in between them.
okay. Now, to my understanding, is you only do damage to those where you leave.
Yep, within 5 feet of me.
Oh, you're trying to do damage to this one right here.
Mhm.
Got it. And where are you moving your character?
Behind the construct that's still alive. Next to
Oh, got it. You can go to the right or left of it, but you can't go back across the veil. But you didn't know that going in. It's not like you knew that. So you kind of push yourself into like a forceful wall and you feel it forcing you out, but you can't share the space in front of you, so you can go to the right or left of that construct. Beautiful. You now realize that you cannot go back as you are now in place of your pawn in this fight. That is kind of that bonding point that was brought up earlier. You kind of realize that now that you get the whole sense because of your master's bond, you definitely would put that into perspective understanding. This bad boy's going to make the concept. And fail. Taking 21 points. Is it more for constructs by chance?
I have no idea. It's
No,
thunder
it would say
damage.
there otherwise. No, the other one specifically says it. That's why. Well, let me see if it's
Are they?
honorable. No.
Yeah.
Just checked. Yeah. No. I tried. Yeah. Cool. Some bolts and sprockets fleeing off into the distance. Otherwise, this construct, these ones on the opposite end definitely seem stacked against you in the, ogre bulky kind of way. But at the same time, this combat always seemed to be about you more so than your pawns. Anything else?
Mm,
You can
No,
move still.
yeah. All right, yeah. I guess I'll this way. There we go.
You jog away and I take a reaction attack. Got him. Zing. He runs up to swing at you and runs back like one of those tethered AI bots in a video game. As he clips back 5 blocks after killing you and ending your game.
Ugh.
Continue. 15 points of damage. Nice. As he sneaks in a hit, but you managed to resist a bit of it there, I see. But it's okay. As you just kind of gleam as you walk by. Easy trade.
Noise.
Eric. Jin is on the other side. He's your guys' live dodgeball ferret. What do you do?
Saving throw, please. For the guy in the back.
Which one?
That's
Oh,
damaged.
he's such a prune. 21. Passes.
One more time.
One more time. Dun, 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 dun.
Did you have that thing that can reaction to make it like 6?
Used them both already.
I already used
Did you?
them,
Damn.
yeah.
I was not paying attention.
Wasted. So you guys see Eric bust out the triangle and ding it twice and nothing happens.
Then I will, I guess. Since we gotta kill these fuckers. So they
Fireball.
can't keep using it. Yes. I don't fuck this up. What the hell? Let me read my spell.
If it's popped out, it has like a glitch where like auto closes it on you. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure. 1d8 for every 2 spell slots above.
Boop. You know, Eric, for a time knight, does not manage time.
I'm managing time greatly. I get all the time. So yeah, that's a 6th level spell, I guess. So.
Is it?
Are you?
And it's gonna go here in between these two, so it could attack both when it wants to.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, wait, where'd you put it? Or you didn't drag it on the field? You didn't make me do it?
Well, I almost never get to do this. Yeah, I don't have control of these, dude.
How do you know how to control it? Is it the scythe?
Yeah, that's how I don't have control.
It says owner, Eric.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you, I'm trying to do it. Oh, right here, buddy.
Oh, where? Oh, up there. Are you sure? I mean, I was putting that. You said you didn't have control. Now, all of a sudden, there's control.
Why? Now that it's on the screen, I can't pull it out of the characters.
Yeah, guys, we gotta have like a separate demi plane where we just take players into, DM court. Do you attack with it, sir? Which one?
3d8. So bad. The same one.
Go for it. I can't make these things up. You hit?
I'm just gonna do the 3d8 because I'm not sure if these are working.
You didn't want to try it?
No.
Okay. Well, those look like bullshit. 3d8, you got a 23. Hold the fuck. Roll those goddamn damage. No. Use my system. This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna mull a goal in it with my own dice. This guy. Nice! That's pretty impressive. That's a massive swing of the spiritual weapon. 23 points of damage. You see that the creature before you is like.
Oh, wait, plus 9, sorry.
From what?
Your spellcasting ability modifier gets put into the damage.
Does it really? It didn't. Does? Is anyone confirming that for me?
It's right here. 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, I didn't even see it and look at the spell. I was ignoring
Yeah,
it.
let's say that.
Gosh, fine. All right. Okay, Eric was like exasperated and breath. Like, God damn it, it's right there. I really didn't look. I'm sorry.
You gotta start reading spells, dude.
I do usually, just not yours because I think that you're always making things up.
I'm trying to cheat you.
Yeah,
Reading's hard.
always. You bring in characters that are purposefully breaking the game. I'm like, dude, this guy's always gonna pull some one up on me, so why bother? Like,
Hey, man.
I appreciate you. So with
I
that,
gave you a chance to kill my character when you stupefied it.
I tried. I really did. I felt guilty. Anything else?
No, that's my bonus action and actions.
Okay, Wiggles, you wiggling and wiggling and wiggling, my man. The two that you were shooting is still present at the same location if you wanted to continue the onslaught.
I gotta find out what my bonus action is.
Oh,
It
man.
starts with hunters and ends in arc.
But you will never guess the first letter of the second word.
Oh, we're all gonna go play Ark? Let's do it. Yeah, I cast Hunter's Mark because I understand. And then I continue the onslaught. 29 to hit.
So you do what?
I keep
29
pounding
to hit.
on that one.
Go for
29 to hit.
Hits.
11 damage. Oh, hold on. I forgot to add the thing.
1d6.
11 plus 1. 12.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere with that one.
Is it still alive?
It is absolutely still alive.
Fuck it up, Wiggles.
I mean, yeah, Wiggles has been beating it to death with marshmallows, and it's getting there.
Oh, that's a crit.
Woo!
You hit the joint where it can't like reach its toes. It's like, oh no.
So much damage. Plus 2d6.
That would be 22 damage.
Oh my god, it's enough.
Losers.
And it's down.
Does he get to select a new mark right after it does, or do you have to
What
wait
is
the
this,
next turn?
like a mobile game? Like, I defeated the boss. Here's an upgrade. Like, yes, go ahead. You can move it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it to the next gold guy, and
You can. Look at that.
That'll
To the
be-
next funny one.
Hold up. No, hold up. You can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours
I
to
know,
mark it
yeah.
in creature.
Yes,
You may.
That was my question.
Yeah, no, not until next turn.
that'll be my next bonus action then.
If you
That's
You
my
killed it.
turn.
That
Yep.
marshmallow was a rock. Right. With that, it is my turn. I now only have one super powerful caster and
On save.
let the DM do the DM things. No. Con save first. Hold on. For damn 18 points. Oh, is that Elsier Don over here rolling off the spiritual weapon? Everyone just wants to look cool and shiny. Nice. I saved. Suck it. It's 9 damage.
She'll take half damage.
It's not bad. I feel better about it though. 18 is pretty high.
That's the second
Alright.
18.
Man,
Man.
that's no fun. Because the guy I got in the arena is immune to my shit. Or resistant. At
I'm
8th
taking that
level. Pew! Another finger of death comes your way.
Ouch.
Not for him. I mean, it's great that he's failing, but he's still taking only half. Another 31. There you go. I got you for the full 62. Look at that. Suck it.
Hell yeah.
Just took an
Almost
8th
79
and
more to
7th
go.
level spell.
I used an 8th level for that. I used a 7th.
That's why I said it took an 8th and a 7th level spell to get 62.
It's just because like the 8th level spell is Mind Blink and it's only good for good creatures. I honestly, when I think of Mind Blink, I think it should like noodle somebody, but it doesn't do that. Instead, it protects you from being noodled. It's like, come on, you should noodle someone. Like, but it's okay. So that's my 8th. That's my 8th. So that's why I'm.
The rules are a guideline anyway. You can just say it does. It does. My noodles somebody.
Yeah, I could just change the name to My Noodle, and no one's gonna know. We'll just do it in My Noodles. But nonetheless, that's that. Jin, I mean, you feel the threat. Like, it's threatening. If it weren't for your resistance, you would be absolutely keeling over the floor, begging for help right now. But that doesn't mean the attention is gone. First, I got to do an annoying wisdom save because someone's clogging my channels.
Being a zombie.
Ooh, nope. That have to be an 18 or 21. Eric, for your 18.
18, yeah.
This one is going to again fire at Seardons with these little shocking bolts. Missing. Gosh, I did not realize the ACs were going to be such a problem. Nice. Critical error. IO. BIOS. Shut down.
Reaction.
What?
Reaction. It doesn't crit.
It does 6 points of damage.
Woo!
I think it only did 3, honestly.
There you go. I used it too for you. So.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Makes me feel better. Action economy wasted. Or player economy. With that, this is gonna do nothing else. This dude is not dumb. He knows that it's a waste. It is going to come pick on Wiggles, who keeps killing things with marshmallows. Go ahead.
Nope, no, never mind. You're good.
Yeah. You were like, no, the attention's not on me. Stay quiet. That misses. And it's gonna try again. And that misses. And this one's going to run away from the moonbeam and come over here to hit this dude. Sweet. Flashing right through it, saving all of my best rolls for
the non-player
ones. Yeah. This is what I wanted to do to Rolly, guys. Just don't tell him. And then it's going to go for one more attack because it has to follow that.
Oh, you could throw Rolly in there. That's fine.
That'd be fucked up.
Rolly, you're dead.
Clone Rolly.
Look, here's the Simi. He has like an extra life. Take out the Simi for it's a body double. What is it? There was a game I used to play called Tales of Pirates, and one of those Chinese MMORPGs, and they had things called sandbags, which you would just.
I remember that game.
I love that game. Honestly, I think Ghibli stole some of the pirate music. The ding, and I have proof. Anyways, it's a great. I love that game. If I would pay to host a server for that shit because it was such a fun game. It's so much good content. It was well thought out. It's a shame that IGG is just IGG, but here we are.
I think I played it for a whole week, and then
no, I went hard. I went years. I was a dedicated little kid, man. I probably threw $200 into that thing. I was I'm dedicated. And then I figured out how to
like clone jutsu.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. They wouldn't hurt you in a sense, but you would just it would take forever to destroy. It had tons of HP, which was equivalent to an enemy 10, 20 times your level of a boss. And you would do it, and anyone in your party that would help you fight it would all share the experience. So usually one super powerful character would buy them, and then people would pay him to boost in-game currency to boost them by using his sandbags to quickly level up the other characters. It was a good little hustle, but it was a thing back in the day. So, anyways. Good times. Yeah, they do that, and it's still alive. That's it for me. Because you guys destroyed my other robot. Sirdon.
We're just slamming it.
I mean, the other one hasn't been touched yet, so I have hope.
Good God. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
I should have moved my moonbeam, but that probably would have been smarter. Oh well.
You know, that moonbeam made itself up at the end, like you said. It was ramping up. Okay, everyone. Disappointment doesn't rise. 28. To be fair, they're easier to hit.
It's good to know. That easy?
Jin is just ripping through it. Yeah, that easy to hit.
Wait, did it really hit?
Yeah.
I saw it hit. You could see the beam hit it.
What?
Look, I never said anything. You guys didn't try. I never stopped you. Fear is everything in this game. Okay, you make something look scary. Everyone thinks it's scary. Just because it can figure death, you don't mean it's impossible to harm.
It's a glass cannon, huh?
I mean, hey, I had to use something to make up for the last time I was a meanie, so I had to make sure it was even. But yeah, so you absolutely bash it without helps of its body parts just flying everywhere. It's still looking pretty formidable, though. It's absolutely capable of belting out some more dangerous spells, so wouldn't celebrate too soon. The other one took a handful of hits before going down.
That's true.
Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Eric, in disbelief, you stare in awe.
Wisdom
Call
save,
horse. Told. Saving itself.
Fuck your wisdom, dude.
They're a caster. Again?
Yeah. I mean, not all casters are wisdom based.
Oh. Oh.
True, but at least it makes sense. Oh, ouch. It misses. You know, it has an insane AC. Fuck me, man. All this time.
Yeah, 68 plus 9.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Ooh, damn. Oh, there's a 1 in there. That's a little something.
And my blade, Divine Smite.
Can you do that off of spectral?
I win.
That'd be fucking insane.
Oh, you were just fucking around. I was like, get the fuck out. Yeah. So question. I guess now that you bring that up, I'm very curious. So I have a barbarian character named Big G in my Monday campaign that has a great sword that he can throw and comes back to him. If he had a drip and paladin, would he be able to divine smite a ranged thrown greatsword?
Not if he was raging, I don't believe.
But if he ranged, I mean, like if he throws it,
No,
it's
a melee weapon attack.
Got it. I was curious.
So it's a thrown weapon. So
got it. Yeah,
that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure this is melee. So I just verified.
What if you cast it like on a warhammer and then toss it?
What?
It's still
like you cast it first and then you throw it at him.
No, you can't cast it on your weapon.
Oh,
yeah.
That's lame.
No, that's why I was curious. Yeah, I was like, if it's them.
I think because the spell is like part of the melee attack action.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious because he's like super OP and I can imagine him going that direction. So I was just curious I'm like trying to outsmart his build as we go. So I was like, I feel like he's doing something. Okay, cool. Rolled that one out. Awesome job, Eric. It's still standing. It rolls up like a middle finger. And it falls off. Otherwise, anything else?
Yeah, that's my. Wait a minute.
Everything.
Action.
Quick, do something. Once you speak, it's official.
Yeah, that was bonus action. You're good.
My
Wiggles.
turn.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you have a bonus action. Wink, wink.
Okay, I use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to the next gold target. 18 to hit.
That. Hold on, I gotta do some math. Crunching numbers, crunching numbers. Give me a second. This can take up to 3 minutes. Don't refresh the page or hit the backspace. Crunching numbers, crunching numbers. It hits.
Seven plus.
Oh, I was about to say, where's the pluses, but I forgot you guys gave him Hunter's Mark. I was like, what? This dude was doing like below 10 average. Like, what? Don't give me no modifiers in this shit.
I only did 8. 8 total.
Hey.
That one. Hey, it's always a boost though at the end of the day. It didn't take for some reason.
29 to hit.
Dude, either I'm lagging or this thing is like invulnerable because I'm really trying to hurt it and it's not taking damage.
I got a thing that said reestablishing connection to server. So I don't
Okay,
know
yeah,
if
I
you
just
use-
got it right now. Yep, right when you said it, it popped up for me too. That would make a lot of sense. Did you get a blue one telling you that you did connect?
No, mine just showed red. Then you
Got
see
it.
blue.
Everyone should probably refresh.
I'm gonna
Something
refresh.
is wrong.
Oh, that ain't me.
Yeah, mine's actually not refreshing either. Oh no!
I did not roll a million D100s.
Liar.
No, it seems to be them themselves, the actual service.
Boundary just died. Someone DDoSed them.
Let's see. Let me pop into the Discord. Usually people scream bloody murder the moment this happens, and I'm never the only person awake, so. But mine just crashed. Reload.
The site cannot be reached.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime that we're down, it was Wiggles doing a second hit. Wiggles, what was your second damage output?
14.
14.
Yes.
And the first one was 8,
Yes.
bringing us to 0 damage outputted.
What?
Sorry, was that a yes?
No, I did 29 to hit.
Yeah. That was okay.
No, that was my second attack.
Yeah, it hits.
And did 14 damage.
I am successfully reloading in everyone.
Yeah, Boundary looks like it's good to go.
Wiggles, you have successfully fired another toasty marshmallow. Super.
I need you to kick Jin out because I can't get back in.
Give it a second.
Okay.
Oh yeah, actually, you're still in here. Get the fuck out. Just kidding. Hold on. Give me a second.
No problem.
It's frozen me. It's like, hold on, you can't kick anyone out yet. Kick. Get him out of here. Now try. Siridon, are you good?
I think so.
All right. Well, I'm
Grayed
good.
out for me.
Eric, you good? Jen, I think it's just you and your own cachet at this point. I don't know if I said Eric or Jen right there, but you guys
said
blend.
both.
You said Jin.
Gosh, I know. Okay, cool. Honestly, sometimes when I have to think of who I'm going to reach out to, I think about reaching out to one other than the other because of the day or the time or something. I'm like, maybe I'll hear from this one first. You guys literally don't live together, are not like neighbors in any way yet. I treat you guys like neighbors, like next door. Like, well, to be fair, as you would know, Eric, the strict saving group, those dudes are literally like roommates. So they're always
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we do play League every now and then together, so.
Mm.
And do text regularly.
Oh, well, that's cute.
That is fair.
So, Jin, you're clearly having issues.
Clear the cache, nothing. I'll try on something else, different browser.
Yeah, swap them out. Give them a break. Cool. So, Seardon and Eric, your screen is up. Wiggles, you fire. As you do, you see this one as you fire hot molten marshmallows and
Oh, it's dead?
kills it. Dude, Wiggles came to show. Everything else just immediately loses any control that it had previously showed. You
These
have all
boys.
succeeded your first trial. Move forward. An ominous voice speaks overhead.
So, what did Wormy say while it's on my shoulder?
Well, I was gonna tell you that they weren't as strong as they looked, but there was something that bugged me, and I couldn't get it off my mind. When I finally did, you figured it out.
It's okay, Wormy.
I'd high five if I had hands.
I put my finger out. You could headbutt my finger.
Headbutts your finger. Thanks. As you guys move forward, you see on the other side of the bridge 2 portals. They're not there yet because I'm pulling them, but 2 portals appear.
This is literally portals. What the hell?
I know. Told you. I was very. I was on the roll.
Wormy. Red or blue?
Oh. After everything you all done, there's 3 choices and only one won't be available. You either have judgment, reflection, or escape. Whichever one you choose, the other 2 will be in one or the other.
Like, let's talk about future trials.
Correct. There are 3 more trials presented in this
But
path. You
only
guys can
2
fuck-
more are in our way.
Only 2 more are an option at this time. So you guys have to pass best out of 5. But this allows you to choose out of 3. And if you choose the ones, I apologize if I said it totally backwards. The one you guys vote on is removed from the possibility.
Judgment, reflection, or escape.
Yeah, here, let me type it in. Sorry.
Interesting. Oh, vengeance. I heard judgment. Vengeance sounds way worse.
You're right. But it's a judgment based on vengeance, I guess.
Without roll, the escape isn't very useful.
You guys may speak as a team. You guys are not in combat anymore. There's no threats. You guys can breathe. It's until you guys move forward.
Well, I'll probably make the moonbeam drop. I'll follow Eric.
You got it.
Reflection sounds like it'd be a bad trip, or you have to fight yourself. Vengeance. Who knows? Escape. Who knows? Wormy, what's your favorite one? Vengeance and Judgment.
Hello. Whoa. I don't know how I went mute. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, the last time I was in the reflection vein, it was real amusing to give my reflection a real go around, if you know what I mean. Though the contenders didn't fare as well. Actually, I found that lamp there. Nudges toward Jin.
Is Jen muted too?
I don't
Robin?
know, but you're all an awful quiet bunch. Did I ever
Hey.
tell you I used to run laps? And nobody ever timed how long it took me to get through the entire labyrinth.
You said there was a lamp in the reflection room. I don't know what that means.
They said that the lamp that you acquired from your reward from the missed week was found in that room. The reflection.
Makes sense.
So, and by what he said, it sounds like you gotta fight yourself or outsmart yourself or do something to yourself.
Hard pass.
But the one time I strolled in when there was these peoples in the judgment room. Still gives me the jeebies.
Sounds like escape's fun.
Why? What happened to them?
They couldn't come to agree the truth, so they both paid a painful price. Their witnesses did escape, though.
Do you go on trial?
No, but those who go in, only enough cages present are those who can be judged.
Well, do you guys know where you want to go or not go?
You guys can vote for the one you don't want.
It's just between the two of reflection and vengeance.
Reflection, judgment, vengeance, which is the same, because depending on how you take it at the end of the day, or how you abuse it, is I guess what we would really come down to saying. So there's reflection, vengeance or judgment, and escape.
Did he say anything about escape?
No one's asked him. Sir Don said it sounds fun, but they didn't comment on it.
Oh, I said it sounds fun.
Yeah,
You said it sounds fun.
Jin said it.
Sorry. But you didn't ask him, you just mentioned it like as a sounds cool kind of thing.
Mermaid, what do you know about escape?
They say to not breathe is to win. But I really think to let it out makes more sense.
It sounds like you're sneaking away from something.
You guys may choose to roll insight checks, but you have to tell me which one of the three you're insighting.
I'd like to incite the reflection.
Okay, go for it.
Oof,
Oof.
not good.
Oof. Huh. Based off of what you heard, it seems that this worm has absolutely been able to survive each and every one of these trials multiple times. But it aloofs you on what they mean on the way they speak. They speak so lizard-tongued that it's impossible to make ends with. Next.
I guess I'll try to insight escape.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it sure sounds stealthy. The problem is why would whether or not you can breathe matter? Next. Oh my god. Oh, what a save. Whew, plus 10. Someone's coming in packing. They got some natural marbles in the back end kicking. Eric, what are you inciting?
Vengeance judgment.
All who enter, based off the amount of cages presented, depends on the trial that'll be brought. 2 people of the party must be judged. If there is a similarity between the 2, it will be put on trial. If there are not, then the 2 must come to accept their own judgments and either pay or stay.
Any similarities between the two?
If so, basically, so let's say
like
there's
2 paladins would get judged.
not necessarily. So it's so either you guys decide who gets judged. So when you walk, so basically you understand that when you enter the room, a certain amount of prisons appear. Based off the amount of prisons, I gave you an example of 2. Based on the prisons, you guys vote how many people will, someone in your group goes, I will be judged. And then another goes, I will be judged. If for any reason the 2 of them have a background that crosses each other in which one did the other wrong, a trial will be held, which is the Doubtcare's way of putting them against each other. Otherwise, if both of them have no way of crossing paths in the past, then they are judged for themselves, and they must pay the price of their judgment and or stay.
Basically,
instead.
anything we did wrong, right?
I mean, everyone who is witness just has to be there to witness the result. Once the resolution is done, basically anyone who doesn't offer themselves up is totally going to be safe that round. They just have to witness what happens and can influence with their own words the parties at bay.
Oh, I'm not scared of that one. I'm also not really scared of reflection. Escape sounds too risky.
Wiggles, which would you like to incite?
Reflection, I think.
Okay.
Was the one Sardon tried and failed?
Correct. Insight check.
Oh, damn, 9.
You and Sardon are like, yeah, sounds about right. We got this. So, of the 3, as a team, with 4 votes out there, which one do we want out?
Sirdon would probably vote escape out. Because same kind of thought process. It seems too easy. And then a vote would be either to do judgment or reflection.
Well, we're gonna have to do both. It's just we can avoid one.
So then, with you speaking next, Eric, where do you lie?
I said escape. I don't want.
You got it.
No.
Okay. Jin?
I'm fine with escape being out.
Wiggles, is there any reason you think you can convince them otherwise? Or do you agree with escape?
Let's go with escape.
Okay, that means you guys have absolutely removed escape from one of the possibilities. Now, that leaves us with the blue being judgment and the red being reflection. Which do you wish to face next?
I'm gonna go with judgment as my vote.
Same.
It's decided.
Wormy
It's
goes,
decided.
by the way, there's an option where you all go in and just choose willingly to be ciphered and ciphered and pulled. In other words, there is no team judgment of who gets judged. They are just placed upon the pedestal upon entry.
Oh, you're saying we could all just be judged?
No, I'm saying you guys can choose not to choose, and I choose.
Oh.
Well, I'm choosing to not be judged.
Sirdan would probably choose to be judged.
Same.
Okay, there we
Ooh.
go. Got two.
Interesting. Perfect. Okay, well, chicks on you guys. 2 insta kills. Here we come. All right. Enter.
You know what
Yeah.
happens when I'm dead?
You
Yep.
revive me?
The
I
blade
win. Duh. Don't you
singer.
understand?
Blade singer.
I win. Man, I lost connection to the server again.
Yeah, I tried moving myself and I couldn't.
Oh, yeah,
It's that damn
busted,
spiritual weapon just ruining everything.
Delete. I can't delete it.
Yeah, can't do nothing. Not a thing. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, wait. I'm loading.
I'm afraid to
98%.
refresh. I got locked out last time.
Oh, I mean,
don't
I
do
can
that.
kind of move.
Hold on. Mine's loading.
Yeah, funny. There's like a million of them, you know?
Think mine is transitioning. I don't know if you guys got the transfer command. Is there any assets loading for you guys on top?
I don't see anything happening.
no.
It's just nothing's moving right now.
I like how Sultan never says anything. He's just like, well, if it's not working for them, it might be working.
I mean, I tried moving my character and it works. Like he's.
So I mean, you're on some next level shit. You're over here like, I own the server. Like, it's mine all along.
Every time I move
Speaking
my
of,
character,
I will be
it
right
goes
back. But give me like 5
back.
minutes.
Server just dropped on me. Site cannot be reached. Reload. Reload. Well, that sounds like a good chance for a quick intermission beer break. I too will be right back while we wait for this opportunity to reload.
It's
I'll
back.
say reestablished.
It's back.
It's still loading them. For me, at least.
I'll be right back. My controller's gonna die.
No.
Plug it in.
It's an Xbox. It's got batteries.
It's got a USB.
Oh, you don't have rechargeable batteries?
What's up?
Did I say he doesn't have a rechargeable battery pack?
It depends on what Xbox version, right? Or the Series S have that too. I can't remember.
Oh, fuck it now.
I don't know either. I haven't bought one past Xbox One.
Who last spoke? You did or no? Who last
It
spoke?
was him.
Oh, him? Never mind.
Ah, shit.
I
Gone.
had to kick you guys off because I was stuck in the server, so I had to boot myself. I'll try. I think I should have it up. So, with it, as it loads you guys up, let me know if anyone is not able to register back in.
I think Sir Don said be right back, and Wiggles said
he
he's
said,
getting
like-
a controller or something.
I'm
In
here.
that case, shit, I'm
he's
gonna
here.
make some
Okay.
pancakes. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Yeah, so Sir John said he needed like 5 minutes, so he's gonna be a cool extra couple bit. But it looks like Jin and Eric are in.
I am here.
Cool. Switching scenes.
Oh, what the shit?
Nice. Doom, doo-doo-doom.
I mean, to be
One,
fair, you did vote to be part of it.
2 pages.
So, Eric, would you prefer the north or the south prison since you're the only one present?
Odd north, even south. Boom. South.
All right, go ahead and drag your ass over. Anywhere within. Not everyone, just you.
I don't know how I have control of everybody.
I think it was just because they were near you and happened to have it dragged. Excuse me. You guys all enter. And sorry, I sneezed and then had a yawn. You are along the crevice-like back spine of a cavern-like, fill in all the likes. The ceiling probably goes no more than 35 feet up from any give or take. If there was a pocket any larger, it's literally just a tiny pocket that leads nowhere. There are no immediate threats in this room outside of the environment. You see across the south side, Eric, within a odd imprisonment, tented pitting down with chains, atop of a column, massive chains anchoring further down, probably 100 or so feet below. And then north of you is Sir Dawn in similar scenario. However, his area, and immediately within the next 10 or so feet, on the cusp of where you stand, is molten lava. Half cold, half hot. Non-disturbed at this time. A pool in stillness. This holds up Sir Dawn about 45 feet above where you guys stand. Eric matches it, though his pillar goes much further below to a barren land below. There is nothing of threat, no concerns, no spikes, no monsters that look vicious. But there must be a purpose. Jin and Wiggles, can both of you guys give me intelligence checks? Rough. Jin got a 2. Wiggles, call it out when you do it. If he's back. You're back. You said you were back, so don't disappoint me.
20.
Like nat 20 or a base 20? Like a nat like
Base
a
20.
Soft 20. Sorry, got it. Okay. Sorry, I said that totally wrong. A base 20 would be a nat 20. So a 20 with modifiers?
Yes.
I complicated that. Don't sound so frustrated. She I have feelings too. Jin, yeah. Wiggles. We're gonna ignore that guy. You and Sprinkles pick up that the molten lava and the barren pit represent a yin and a yang. However, it does not matter for who stands where. It is simply a representation. The concern and worry is what happens inside the chambers. You may share this with Jin if you choose to. You would have to yell to Eric or Sirgon.
I share it with Jin so Jin can cast message.
I can't cast message.
I did not know that, but I share it with Jin anyway.
Okay, I guess I'll shout it across the cavern.
And what exactly do you shout, Jin, in your own words?
This place is like a yin and yang, but it doesn't matter where you stand.
Well said. Sirdan, I don't know, is if yet present.
I just got back.
Beautiful. You're in prison.
I'm
Figure it
in
out.
prison. Okay. Is it like is whatever I'm surrounded in?
You are north on the lava side, as Eric is on the barren side south. You guys are, standing within your cage. You are not stuck or put in any kind of cuffs, though the cage itself is considered closed, even though it is not in your image. You guys are able to move around. Imagine, what is that? Is it Chandelier? I really don't remember. Is it Chandelier? That weird Sia music video? You guys are in one of those cages.
Does it have like bars? Like, can you see through it to
Absolutely.
the like?
Yes,
Okay.
you guys can see everything around you with plenty of clarity. The cage itself has 4 chained pittons into a massive column in which you are upon. Looking across and seeing Eric's column matching you 45 feet up from the pool in which you are, Eric's goes hundreds of feet further, or not hundreds of feet, but it looks like it goes at least to 100 or more feet further from your vantage point. You happen to have a still pool of lava beneath you, partially in flow and conflicts of being cooled, but just enough keeping it active to be, if someone were to step on it, depressing. Both of you have large chains amongst these columns, uncertain as the purpose, though they reach into your pool and all the way down to your understanding, to the physical ground in which Eric stepped. Your party is on a chasm-like spine within this cavern. In between the two of you, witnessing.
What's this like line going from the top of the from the cage to the
I think that was just your movement.
the gray line?
Oh yeah, like you mean like something all the way from there? Yeah, I think I dragged your character all the way across the screen because Eric's
Oh,
still
okay. I thought that was like a cable or some shit. Okay.
Gotcha.
No,
It
I
looked
got
almost
you.
like they
You
were
guys can
connected.
zip line to each other's cage and high five, but you have to do it. It has to be a performance.
Okay.
So
We're
as you
gonna
guys find
elastic heart the shit out of this, huh? Dancing.
You're right. As you guys find yourselves in this precarious scenario, we lose connection. Or at least
Okay.
I just did. Yeah, servers would be off. The good news is you guys at least see what you already see, so don't refresh. Oh, someone sent a screenshot to the Wiggles before anyone loses anything.
Done.
Awesome. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
You can see the cable now too.
Joy.
I actually don't see one, so let me see. What does it look like for you guys? Oops, wrong chat. Oh, I see. Whoa. Yeah, that makes more sense. I can see the concern. All right. You guys hear judgment. Here we have Eric and Sidon. A time knight and one of the natures and elements, seasons and breeze. Two fractions that do not belong side by side. How do both of you plead?
What am I being accused of?
There was a word I had in my head that now I have to look up. Hold on, big dictionary.
Something.
Yep, that's not how I meant it. Nope. That's literally in the sense of typing. Hold on. So, hold on. Let me just now. I gotta use my own big brain here. Now that I got put on the spot because I thought I was ready for this. You both travel a shared path in which each step replaces another's. The server automatically just rebooted. With this, you each have wounded a thread's ability to continue its weight without the removal of one. Who will face an unwritten role, and who will take blame for the path pre-written? Both of you give me insight checks if you guys aren't sure still.
Okay.
Sidon. Time and seasons are one, but you are seasons and Eric is time. That is two. You guys are being blamed for the issues in which fractures exist and time is in lack of parallel. Because you two are not one, and you two are apparently, unbeknownst to the two of you until now, sharing a single timeline.
Seardon would plead.
Not guilty? Is that what you said? Sorry, you kind of faded off.
Yeah.
When you said
Yep.
Got it.
Not
Gotcha.
guilty. Yep.
False! But we shall see how he responds as the attention comes to Eric. Meanwhile, Jin and Wiggles pass popcorn.
Well, I think Eric knows that fractures follow him. So
Correct.
and he
But
sees
how do
them.
you plead?
So he will plead guilty.
This here is known and witnessed as his failure.
What?
But you have chosen to bring another without disposal of your shared moments. Basically, for someone to be in the time of another, you cannot share it. You cannot both take each other's steps. You did not realize it yourself, but now that it's being brought up, it could possibly make sense in the way that if you were to speed up your own time, then the seasons in which your dawn controls would also have to move with you. But it has not been caught because no one has done either of the fact, and you guys have been traveling together. Therefore, it has always been conditionally weathered for both of you. But they are looking at this, the Dalkir layer is looking at this as a chaos theorem. Two things should be tied together, yet you are independent. You plead guilty, the other pleads not. And it finds that if you plead guilty, then the other must have known. So then the other is now lying. It's your turn. Do you continue to plead not guilty?
So wait, one sec. Can you repeat that again? If
Super complicatedly in my unnecessary Venn diagram that is like 4 extra cancer cells on top of it. With Eric pleading guilty, it would be impossible for you not to know that you two are guilty for being a companion along his side. Basically, you were given the chance to return to the Feywild and you never did it, which broke the everything. And you didn't know that, and now you know it because I'm telling you that. And you're now being called a sinner.
well, if that's the case, then I would then I would probably acknowledge that fact and probably change my answer.
So you both acknowledge your guilty presence here upon your fellow. Gin and Wiggles. What consequences they felt, and above all, necessary for balance to find its way. You guys may discuss.
You said we're supposed to pick the consequences for balance to find its way.
I'm saying, what do you think? They didn't say you decide. They're saying, what are your opinions?
Oof.
I think Jin.
That's tough. I don't think I could decide consequences for our friends.
Wiggles.
I have no idea.
You both falter in minds. Your inabilities to clarify judgments of your own is despicable. No response from the two of you.
Thank him.
Be despicable.
What did you say?
Say that again.
I don't want to be despicable.
Got it. Jin. Sirdon. Eric. You both feel this kind of mind-tangled thought process. The Dalkir's lair of madness is taking hold, and you feel a mutual sacrifice is brought forward. A distrust of the heart. If you both accept, you walk away with this condition until remedied. Neither of you can any longer benefit from each other's abilities or healing until you complete an arduous task. that requires mutual vulnerability.
Or our bond is broken.
In a sense, yes. You understand why, and you guys know that you both got to take a leap of faith together later down the line to fix it. But it's up to you guys to accept it. But both only affect the two of you.
I mean, Eric's nothing but faith. Duh.
I mean, yeah, we don't have much of a choice either anyway.
I mean, you do. You could say no, and we'll see what happens next.
We could, but
It could just get worse. I mean, that's fine too.
Yeah, it sounds like the better option is to not say no.
There you go.
You all witness that he trusteth the heart. These two shall carry until rejudged in the future. With that, you see a portal appear. I don't remember which portal you went through last. It was the blue one. You went through the blue one, huh? Because the red one was the reflection.
Yeah, you went to the blue one.
Yeah. So looks like I'm gonna pull up a red portal. But you guys would see.
You have to come back.
I want to say Eric
Yeah,
takes
what's
a,
our next date?
Eric took a knee accepting whatever they had to give.
You got it. Okay. All right, you guys see a red portal appear on the bottom, southwest of the map. You guys hear the worm. Whew. That was some real stuff. I hope you guys can learn to like each other again.
Are we still in this cage?
You guys appear. Sorry, I had the wrong tool while I was trying to click on you. Appear back on the spine.
Not so much about not liking each other. It's more of a
True, it's just not benefiting from one another. It's like your guys' chi is off. Or ki,
Right.
Chi. I
Right.
guess I
chi.
messed that one up. Yeah, chi.
Fucking full of fucking.
Could have been worse.
It was intended to, but you know, less party members means less meanness. But you guys just jump through it? Do you guys have any kind of like team discussion before going through reflection?
I kept quiet. I just had worse and worse thoughts.
Thanks for
What
not
were
sharing.
your thoughts?
No, I was thinking like they imprison you for 5 minutes in whatever hellscape they are.
I was thinking more they're going to take away some of your guys' items. Like Eric's breastplate.
That would suck.
Yeah.
You guys go forward.
Eric says it's too fucking hot here.
As you guys all step
I think
through.
so.
Zoom, 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 boom, boom. Each of you arrive alone. However, Eric wiggles. As you both appear and move your feet, you look below and you see nothing but bones. You look up and you both see each other across from one another. The rest of you, well, technically you don't. You do, but you don't. But you do, but you don't. Technically, if I were to click on Eric, he wouldn't, but he should with shared vision. So that's that. That's just how that is. Meanwhile, Sirdan and Jin, you both find yourself in some kind of valley-ish like conundrum. also surrounded and littered by the floor of bones and debris. You each may get an action at this time before we go into the next step. What do you all choose to do?
Mm,
Can I do a divine sense right off the bat?
Which is?
Fey, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Nothing.
Or sorry, celestial fiend or undead.
Nothing.
And then is this desecrated or consecrated ground?
Let me look up something really quick.
That would be yes.
I'm sorry, the spell went off at the
Checking
same time that
something.
you
Figured.
did.
Oh, I said, let me check something real quick.
Oh, okay.
I would honestly say no, neither. The bones beneath your feet seem to be an outcome of what has occurred here, but at no point has it been in actual malicious manner.
Good.
If I could
I
put it
would
this
let
way,
Jin know.
all souls are still at rest here. Nothing has been taken from here. Nothing has been benefited or gained. That has occurred here in some oddity of naturalness.
I would let Jin know and say, I don't think we have anything to worry about down here. This place looks ominous, but there's nothing out of the nothing malicious or evil hiding among the bones here. At least that is celestial fiend or undead, so I suppose we should wary of anything that's not in one of those categories, but I digress.
Do you
I would
respond to
use
this
my sense
message?
skill.
What was that? Go ahead. Hold on. Sorry. Wiggles jumps in. You use skill.
I have a sense skill, don't I?
I don't know. Do you? You're just telling me you do. I don't know if you do.
Hold on. I gotta find it. Oh, those were constructs. I had advantage on constructs, damn it.
nice.
Well, it's good to know for the future, at least.
Yeah, at least you didn't like die
You
to
shot
one.
anyway.
Yeah,
It's
at
how you
least
get hit in the
messed
face
up.
like 4
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Primeval awareness. Found one soul size. Is there an aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead present within 1 mile?
Jesus Christ. I think there's like 2 phase around here.
Yeah, right.
Does it only detect living or existing?
What do you mean?
Oh.
What's the verbiage?
I'll
What's
just
the
read
spell?
it to you.
That's fine
As
too.
an action, you can expend 1 ranger spell slot, 1 minute per level, to sense whether any aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead are present within 1 mile of you. This feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or numbers.
That's
Would you guys include like previously demised non-living spectral entities like the bones of others? Like I just want to be fair in telling him the details. is this like, yo, this is like a graveyard of such and such, or like, yeah, nothing's living? How would you guys rule that?
Are the skeletons gonna come to life?
No, and no. It's like all death. It's just nonetheless whether or not you would actually know the racial instincts of what did live here or exist here for one period or another, I guess.
So I just wanna. Are you
Mm.
in your favored terrain? Oh no, never mind. It's only 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain. Never mind. I don't know. That's a tough one. Because I mean, they're not really creatures anymore, right? They're
Right.
just
Yeah. Oh, true. It
skeletons.
does say creatures. Yeah. So I guess that would make the sense of anything in the entity of liveliness. Fair point. Yep. That'll rule in favor. Okay. No. Outside of your party members that are fae of nature, no.
Okay. Well, I would let everybody know there's sort of nothing within a mile.
Wait, are we able to talk to each other, or are we in our own little area? Because I don't see anybody.
You don't see anybody. Technically, Wiggles and Eric can see each other from across the way. They are exactly. Hold on. Neither of you guys can actually see each other.
Wiggle's gonna see me. I can't see him if it's dark.
Yeah, I guess.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark. So technically, Wiggles would know that Eric is 95 feet ahead of him. In a
I would
horizontal
use Jin's version of message and just yell into the ether.
Just yell it into the air. That's the best way.
Eric, you hear a unruly right ahead of you echo off into your distance from directly ahead of you. Beyond that, each of you don't feel any of these odd celestial fiends, aberrations, blah 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 blahs. But what you do see is yourself.
Hey, I haven't got to cast my action yet.
Sorry. Eric. What are these fucking spells? Like, God,
I know,
is
seriously.
it show and tell? What the fuck? Create 2 small stars. I just love the first sentences. The words alone is just twinkle, orbiting stars. It's just so Eric-y. So this is like awesome. Where is this spell coming from? What book? Where is this source
That's
from?
evocation. I'm not sure what book that is, but it's cool.
This is sick. I don't think I've ever read this spell in my life until now. This is awesome. It's like a fucking flashbang meteorite.
That you could just keep forever as more damage. There's something attacks you.
It's pretty awesome, but what is this source from?
I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it was in my options.
Asha's maybe.
That's what I'd imagine.
Humblewood. You see, bummer. This DM does not accept Humblewood campaign setting. Just kidding. That's awesome. No, I actually I dig all the human the other classes. I was reading about them and I thought they were dope. But now that I know that you own it, you gotta share it with me because I don't own it. I've been pirating it, so be nice. That's awesome. That's sick. That is sick. That's cool. Good to know you've been over here humblewooding us this whole time. How humble of you. Bitching.
Not to humble brag or anything.
Yeah. Stay humble. So you got it. Cool. 2 little you got Binky and Dinky and they're just like, hey, Eric, long time. Yeah, long time no see. They blind you for a brief moment.
I don't know if they would blind me, right? Like,
it was a joke. God, go with the go. No fun.
no, I'm not going with it.
You're like that
If you
cartoon
get it
character
5 feet in
that's
front of you or
tall. Yeah, it's just like you're Grim from what Billy and what is it? What is that?
Yeah.
The Grim
Grim
Adventures of
Tales.
Billy
Yeah.
Billion
Man.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's a
one.
good one.
Yeah, that was legit. Oh, good stuff. Nonetheless, cool. So, do you do anything with them at this time, or you just sparkle it?
Oh, I'm not gonna just blast myself yet. I want to see what happens.
Cool. So you're like a transformer with your beams on.
I just wanted to be able to see something.
You're like lost in space. Just random rotary fucking high beams going off. As you guys do that, and all prepare for comfort on this plane of bones and decryptedness, spectral beings of your self-reflection appear. They look at you. They seem silent in nature, almost mime-like, but follow every single motion you take. Who has Wormy?
Garrick
I've
has.
had Wormy on my shoulder.
Eric, you hear. I always look forward to meeting you again. As you see a little Wormy on the shoulder of the spectral Eric. Wormy seems all riled up. But whatever that means is its own thing altogether.
Okay.
What do you all do? There's
Wait,
no
detect any
initiative.
magic now that this is up?
Give me an Arcana check.
I
I'm
have
gonna go grab
detect
beer
magic
while you
up.
use your. Bro, I said give me an Arcana check. I have detect magic up. What is this like? I use a low level spell and know everything. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Say shut the fuck up. Tell me everything. Okay, here we go. I was
Shut
about to
the
get a beer. You're like stay in your chair. This
Don't
is
say less, they say more.
this is non ethereal in the sense of magic. This is the maddening domain of a Dalkir. This is just a sliver of what you could be facing if you went to one of their planes, their homeland. If you even dared poke your pinky in, just to see what it felt like. And this is stable. You understand that what you're looking at is a Dalkir mocking you. It's like the lizard people of the US government looking like everyone else and the celebrities.
Nice.
But you've never actually seen them. Because if you did, you wouldn't, it just doesn't happen. Everyone who has seen them is dead. You know what I mean? That's just the story as it goes. So you are witnessing Dalkir. Only you understand this at this time. This is a real Dalkir in the plane. You are somewhere fucked up, and a Dalkir is mocking you and your abilities. They are going to be able to do everything you can do to the ability of yours, to the T. But you also understand something. I refuse to speak. And I will send you an idea.
Nice.
Once I find your thing, God, you know how many DM names I have to scroll through sometimes, and then it's like, it doesn't show me the nicknames. So then I'm like, fuck, what is their actual name? And so like it's a research project sometimes. But I found it. Doo-doo.
Pretty on its thing instead of a DM.
Boom. You have it, epiphany. Doo-doo. Meanwhile, the rest of you guys, everyone was allowed to make an Arcana check, by the way, if you wanted to. That was just a really good opener.
Yeah, that was. Oh, damn.
God damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking go get my beer. Fuck this. So you're done. Ironically, the two
whoops.
people
I
who
accidentally
have
rolled
separated.
twice. My bad.
It's all right. The first one counts. The two people who are separated know every goddamn thing there is. God damn, Eric's just fucking soft pointing. What the fuck? Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggles, tell me. I need to know. 15.
17.
Oh, 17. Okay, a little better. Yeah, all of you guys have an inkling that This is I mean only Sirdon and Jin know that it's an alien at the end of the fucking day. You're facing an alien. There's no other way to say it. If it wasn't a nat 20, you wouldn't know it's an alien. You would think it's just your reflection. You would literally think you're fighting your reflection. Outside of the meta universe, Eric and Wiggles, you just as you expected, your reflection. Eric, because you rolled a 20, you look at the floor. Also Jin and Sirdon, because you rolled natties and because Eric rolled a 20. You guys understand that the bones on the floor are the bodies of people who have killed themselves, fighting themselves to the death. I'm gonna go get a beer real quick.
These are the real bodies of the
Yeah.
reflections killed. You got your headset on, DM?
I think our best bet is to just not
I'm
fight
just gonna
these things.
I'm just gonna banish myself. So
That's an easy way out. Not everyone has that privilege.
I could do that too.
I guess so, Sirdon. I guess okay. Jen, can you read or tell Sirdon what I sent? You can say it over it, and then just Wiggles and Eric can act on it.
Your task is
Because
to confuse your other self from your natural witness.
You understand that your reflection is about not facing yourself, but changing who you are. Everyone always wants a chance to change, but when they look at themselves, they realize that all they can do is fight it. That's not always the way. So, with that, Eric, Wiggles, how do you guys act as you see more of a mock for mock, toe for toe stance to your reflector?
I already told you what I'm gonna do.
Vanish.
Go for it. Wiggles, you see Eric do some kind of crazy shit in the distance, and we see if he is successful and whether or not you witness anything else.
I have 3 levels in Paladin, and I use Banish.
What? What? Wiggles has secretly undermined me this entire time. You don't have confidence. Do you seriously?
No, that would have been awesome.
That would have been funny.
I think it takes a lot more than 3 levels to fucking paladin.
That would have been great, though. Eric, you successfully made yourself despair. Well, that was easy.
Well. Well. Did I win? What's my score?
There is no score. No rating for non-combat. No rating for non-combat.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sit back for what is it? A minute?
Sit on.
Yes.
10 minutes, right? I think it is.
Pooping noise?
Sirdon, you see your reflecting self. You roll your nat 20. You hear yourself and all your cousins tell you that it's a trick. It is one of them, but they are restricted by the rules. The rules is you control what they do. You hurt yourself, they hurt you. Everyone beneath your feet are those that have harmed only that in which they know. Vanquish. Those who do not know peace never pass forward. You look around and you realize they are in a large supply of non-peaceful people here.
Sorry, yeah. So a minute, if the spell doesn't end, it stays where it's at.
Got it. Beautiful. You're done. What do you do?
Do I get the sense that I guess I would try and see and reach out to the cousins because they
This was the literal text that I had sent you.
Oh, here. Okay, yeah. That would be.
You sure? Ah. It's a Sphinx.
Oh, is it in? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking in the wrong place.
Oh, sorry, it's a Foundry.
Yep. I was trying to pull up Discord. Um. Okay, let's see.
It stares at you. Wait for your...
I'd reach out internally to the cousins and ask them to like kind of do their mannerisms and like their behaviors, and I'd try to replicate them in front of this thing.
Okay, go ahead and give me a performance check as they all kind of internally present to you their own performances, and you do your very best to reiterate them.
Oh, bummer.
Man,
It could have been cool.
Could be
You
still
freeze.
confusing.
You do decent. You confuse yourself in a little bit of sense of what the fuck you're doing, but nonetheless, it still has to make a check against it. So it does pass. It sees through your attempts, and in your attempt to throw it off, it does not take any of that shit. It steps forward. As it does, you see what would only look like a Jedi approaching you and showing you exactly what it's like to be on the receiving end. You just feel a slash across your chest. And it's 3 attacks, right, for the first round?
Yep.
Jeez. I think knows how to wield your sword better than me.
Oh, and then he turns it around on himself as he stares at you. So he does 21 to himself. As he does 21 to himself, you then also feel that you feel some kind of weird desperation as the pain, for some reason, transfers. And then you take an additional... Damn, dude, you do like serious fucking damage. 35 points. In which you directly feel. The blade then brings itself back. Jim, on the other side of this canyon, your conflict rises. You see yourself understanding the same terms in which Sirdon did. How do you fare? It waves at you. It gives a pouty face for being ignored.
I didn't take a while.
That takes a minute. You gonna chill with that? but you literally have to chill for a whole minute to oh, got it. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're doing. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. And it is more attack without asking questions.
The other djinn begins to do the same. As they do, give me an Arcana check, please. You feel exasperated, as if its actions costed you your actions. It too has a hunt. Wiggles in the center of the fray. How do you face yours?
I was thinking about it. And Wiggles knows he has to change. So I think Wiggles is gonna stick his hand out and say, "Hello, me."
The other one sticks its hand out and says, hello. As it shakes your hand, you feel. Give me an Arcana check.
Not again. $19.
It hunter marks you. It continues to stare at you peacefully.
We should work together. What do you think?
What would you suggest?
No. We should both try and get out of this dungeon.
An easy way is to bite an apple.
Oh, you want an apple? And I give him an apple.
He takes an apple. He does not yet eat it. Meanwhile, Eric, you hear Wormy. What? Oh, where'd me go? Where'd you go?
Oh, well, hopefully to wherever plane they're from. Clearly
Oh,
not here.
that's the only time I ever get to do ugly and funny faces. Like my tongue sticking out, my eyes squinting real tight. I
You can,
clench my cheeks. No one
you
will
can
ever
still
see
show
them.
them to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. And he goes. He gives you a miraculous performance of Wormage.
Nice. That's very, very good performance there, Werby.
It beats him every time. They never see it coming. I'm usually just a sprinter, so if I'm not moving, it's confusing.
That is confusing. Are we making pretty good time on this dungeon here, Wormy?
I can't speak for everyone, but you sure got rid of yours real quick. Mine usually has to exasperate them a little bit. Because they're runners, you know? They got the spirit of just going. So I gotta just stick my tongue out, have an eye stare, really resist the urge to move.
Pretty smart, Wormy.
It's been around, you know? He's developed a lot of character. Meanwhile, you're done.
I guess I will practice faces with Wormy and try to teach it new faces.
Give me a performance check. Let's see if you give it anything fresh.
Ta-da.
I've seen all of those, but being orange makes them look really good. You don't add
Very
any
good.
new flavor, but he does support you.
That was really nice. I feel good.
Meanwhile, Sir Don, you just got.
Can I
2
go
seconds
sit on
away.
this rock? I guess.
Sure, you sit on a rock. Check your watch, that kind of thing.
Check my compass.
You hear like a zoom zoom Star Wars moment, da, 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 and then it fades off. Sir John, what do you do?
You said this guy's an alien?
You know that it is a Dalkir itself, and if you think about it any harder, I'm gonna have to hurt you.
Okay. Then I am going to try.
You understand that it's not like that you are okay. So because you rolled a nat 20, and after you just got your ass handed to yourself.
Yep.
You understand that this Dalkir, the rules of this plane is that it is linked to you. So what you do to it hurts you. The reason why there are bodies here is because people kill themselves.
Yep. Did I see so who can I see anybody else here or no?
You have yet to see your allies, but you are in a canyon in which you were free to traverse.
Okay. Then man, this is kind of tough without. I'm gonna lay on hands myself for
Like you literally yourself or your spectral self. Oh, kinky.
I'll actually I was thinking about that. I'm gonna try doing the spectral self
Okay.
for 10.
Give me intimidation.
Intimidation.
You feel yourself rejuvenate. You feel yourself check yourself out. You just get past the like you almost don't accept yourself. I'm just saying. I mean, a 15-16 is a tough tie. You at this time have a check mark against yourself in confusion. You haven't thrown them off their scent. They are still acting you because this hasn't fully broke their they're not them yet. But you're getting closer to disengaging this conflict. Anything else you wish to do?
See what. Nothing.
So you hold ground.
What's that?
You hold like you hold. You don't do anything. Don't do anything. Rather, no movement, etc.
Yeah, no movement.
Got it. Wiggles.
Oh, actually,
go ahead.
Wait, no. It's an action. Never mind. We're good.
Okay. Wiggles. Your other self goes. So, do you like grow your own apples?
Really shouldn't I?
So, you don't grow your own apples?
No, not yet. I have a garden, but I don't know if I have enough room for trees.
Oh. Huh. Let's see, I'm looking at his stat real quick. Yeah, I don't like deceivers. He casts a silence on the two of you. Just poop. He's like, let's just end that conversation. So no one can hear you guys. Jen.
I'm gonna pull out this lamp of reversal and hold it.
Mm-hmm. And you hold it. You see the other one pull out its own lamp of assumed reversal and hold it.
Do I sense anything?
Like, like you're just like you're just holding it to hold it to see what happens.
Yeah, it says that when you hold it, you can
Got it.
sense
Yeah.
extra.
I apologize. Sorry. I mean, say yo, I'm bonus utility in this bitch. Like, there's context.
Sorry.
I pull it out and I don't use the effect DM, but I hold on to it and hope that you understand what I'm going with. Cool. In the actual dimensional presence within 120 feet of you, there is no exit. There is no hidden room. There is no other creature but your own. Oddly enough, you do not feel the existence of Wiggles. But you feel that if you did activate its ability, the heat signatures multiply into the amount of your allies. Though at this time you do not feel them.
I don't know if you want to activate it right now. I will, however.
As you do that, real quick,
Mhm.
Wiggles. Your other self nudges you on the shoulder. You guys are silenced. So it does like baseball hand signals for give me an intelligence check. As it hand signals, do you want to hunt another thing? Question mark. As it from its other self, from the other Jin, uses extra dimensional presence and hits its other self, hits this dude up and says, "Yo, you got buddies? Let's fuck this one up. This guy's acting weird." What'd you roll?
16.
You get it. You're like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this." You guys begin
Yeah.
to walk out as you pop out of the immediate. Excuse me. Sorry, this way. Silence. You hear your other self say, "There is another spectral that finds our aid necessary."
Okay.
Anything else you're doing, Jen?
Actually, I thought about it. I used an action to pull this lamp out, so no, not yet.
Cool. Eric, as the clock ticks, Wormy's like, I think that the mustache makes your faces and my faces not the same. And I appreciate that.
Good to appreciate differences in others.
I don't understand why every time I say, don't go that way, go that way, no one understands me. You see the wormy as themselves as they say, don't go that way. They head not to the left. And when they say go that way, they head not to the right. But when they're saying it, their eyes are looking the opposite direction.
It's because your eyes aren't following your motions.
Because I'm showing you where you should be looking. That way. And they always, for some reason, instinctually, their body movements move opposite to where their eyes are looking.
So your eyes are what you want people to follow?
Well, if you don't see what's ahead of you, then you don't see what's in front of you.
That's the truth. That is the truth. You're so wise for me.
I always told everyone to watch me, but no one ever looks.
I'll watch you, Wormy.
They just nod their head. Kind of like I've heard that before. Meanwhile, Sirdon.
So I'm gonna attempt to bless them.
Okay. You guys hear the Halo music kick in ominously everywhere. As it does, you see your other self. They look at you with surprise. Disappear. You immediately are like, I'm dead. Nothing happens. You feel nothing. No strain. No lack of breath. No pain. But now you do know what it feels like to be stabbed and slashed by your saber. That sucks.
I have a newfound appreciation for.
Yeah, for real. I don't think I've ever came at you with your own shit. That's fucked you up, man. Otherwise, yeah, you successfully confused yourself out. You walk off, and the DM's real nice and gives you 50 feet, and you find Eric hanging on a rock by himself. Meanwhile, you think you swear you saw, you thought, Wiggles and Friend heading off in the canyon ahead. Meanwhile, Wiggles and Friend comes around the corner, and they go, there, Wiggles, you see Jin and other Jin. Wiggles, can you give me you choose either an insight or a perception, depending if you choose your gut or your eyes, to decipher which is the real Jin. Or your Jin, to be fair.
Technically, you shouldn't be able to see us if we're in a tiny hut.
Fair. You look and you're dumbfounded. Huh? Where? And the other one goes, I feel them there. And they just point forward. So it's just two stupids looking stupid, I guess. Sorry, that's not my fault. He tiny hutted. It wasn't my choice. I was really trying to get you to attack him.
I was
You walk
gonna
into
give
an
him an
empty
apple.
valley. What do you do?
I was gonna give him an apple.
You did. He took that
Be
apple.
like, no, give Jin an apple.
Oh, yeah, you don't see
We
anything.
should work together and get out of here, but they're not
Okay.
there. So
Yeah, you see an empty canyon. Yeah, damn. Good job, Jen. So the other reflection goes, they are there. And they're just kind of like a bad Baymax broken. Meanwhile, Jin's. What do you think?
Well, you said to confuse it, so normally I'd attack everything on sight. That's why I
know,
decided to
that's why
come in
so many
here.
things are dead here. Gosh. What a smart DM.
I'm gonna walk out of the tiny hut and see if it follows.
You see it slowly poke its head out. Bloop. Wait, does it break the moment any part of its body leaves, or it leaves completely?
As it leaves completely.
So it pokes its head out, watching you, waiting to see if it's a trick. Maybe you'll recast it or some bullshit. What do you do?
Walk further back.
You see Wiggles, and Wiggles too. Wiggles, you see Jin.
hey, Jin, you want an apple? We should work together to get out of here.
Yeah, give me that apple.
The other one looks at you and it throws its apple at Jin as you throw your apple at Jin. Jin, I need a dexterity saving throw. 2 apples are coming at you.
No, gently.
The other one doesn't do it gently, it throws its apple.
What a dick.
I know.
Oh wait, I got this.
All of a sudden, we got a catcher on the field. All of a sudden, this dude's like, hold up. Ugh. He throws on his mitt. Ready, Dad? Puts his glove out. Bah! Catches it. Da-da-da.
Do I catch him?
Yeah, you're good. You catch it. You catch 2 apples. Boop, boop.
I want to reach
Wiggles,
both apples
yours
out towards the
disappears.
other Jin.
Other Jin disappears. They're both just Wiggles and Jins are confused because Wiggles and Jins don't get along at all. That was just wrong. What the fuck was going on? You guys are playing catch with apples. Get the fuck out of here. Meanwhile, boop, boop. Eric, the clock is almost in favor. It's about to hit the final moment, and Wormy's just like, so they say that you're like your own danger. What does that mean?
What? Say that again?
They say that you're your own danger.
I am my own danger, or just in general.
Well, everyone who gets by here.
Well, I imagine there's some weird double-edged sword scheme going on.
Like banishing yourself and making yourself no longer exist in anything in like this campaign?
Yeah,
Eric
maybe.
vanishes. Just kidding. With that, we will pause it there as you all successfully remove your reflection. Congratulations. I'm very impressed. I expected a bit more bloodshed on accident. I expected a bit more hostility before it was caught on, but 2 nat 20s in the opening gate made it a little easier across the board. Shadon still got his ass kicked for a cool minute, and then was like, okay, well, nat 20 should have nat 20 sooner, even though it did. Beautiful job, guys. I think you handled those 3 trials immensely well.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I'm
Not
shocked too. I honestly thought I was
too
gonna die.
shabby. Not too
I
shabby
honestly
at all.
thought so too.
We will see the resolutions. I will mock up some fake potential what would have could have happens with Rolly after considering any and all options of what you guys did as I do little my own. So I do little recaps that I don't actually publish because they're not long recaps. And I'm a prideful person, as everyone is, as I've seen. So obviously you guys don't see all those, but I do have recaps on anything and everything that we all do, and great notes. I have great handwriting for some reason. Compliment myself. But otherwise, we'll see. I do want to weigh in a little bit of what Rolly's could have, would have, should have been. So I might RP with him a little bit and play by post to see where he would have made decisions,
That'd be cool.
because the entire area plays in the factor that you guys were individually challenged, yet working as a team, which was the hardest part. You guys had to balance your own choices as a team, even though it was never a challenge against all of you. It was a challenge against each of you.
Mhm.
So you guys did a great job. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful roles, wonderful handling of everything. And I hope you guys had some fun.
Yeah,
It
that was a
hella
good
did.
one.
It was great to
That was-
try to figure things out.
Yeah.
We'll pause it here and we will catch up. Hopefully, I will get some of those actual recaps out. By the way, check out that play by post. It's a very serious thing. It's